top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Cavaliers #1, the Bulls in second.
Understate how these two teams performed in the regular season as far as capitalizing on mistakes. It's a part of who they are and how they score when they win. They've got to continue to play that way if they're going to have success here in the postseason.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Verjau's checked in. Mirotic dishes to Morrow. Here's Rose. Rebounded by Moody.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Verjau with a screen on Rose. It's tipped and stolen by Splitter. Here's Hill, and there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
4 seconds left. That one bounces around and comes back out. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bulls lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to say that. Like, whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot the ball well, win or lose, we know that we're going out there every night, giving everything we got with no regrets.
You know, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Noah. Evan Turner is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Splitter, and it's Mills, and at the 3, the small forward. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He dropped in 26 points, and he was a thief out there as well, adding a hefty amount of steals to his total. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Man, that That is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Chicago on defense, following the three-pointer by Freak. The three for Mills. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Irving. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. Offensive rebound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jay's got 7 points for the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Butler kicks to Mills. Noah, the pass to Splitter. Feeds it to Turner. Outside Butler. Lets it go from 14. Green for 2 points. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. He's checked in for Cleveland. Brian Roberts comes in for Jay. In the first half,
Gentlemen, over.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And you know, when the game is as important as this one, you expect to get a big performance from him. In that first half, he delivered.
And Greg, here in the second, the stakes are raised even higher. So he's going to have to continue to give them someone to lean on.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Jay out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Mozgov in its center. So that's who's on the floor. The Cavaliers.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Outside Butler, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mirotic. Outside Turner. Pulls it from the elbow. Another one falls for Chicago.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Moody. Turner covering. Here's Moody. And he dunks it down.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this, though.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And so it's Cleveland with it, following the three-point attempt by Derrick Rose. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one spot every day.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Outside Butler. Rose sets the screen for Butler. Mozgov with the steal. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.